Welcome to Hometown Happenings. I'm Carol McCarthy, and I'm here today with Detroit Lakes Police Chief Cal Kina. And the Chief is going to tell us today about a new instant alert system that the city is, I guess it's up and running now. And you're going to tell us a little bit about the system and how to enroll.
The City of Detroit Lakes has contracted with Honeywell to provide us a service called Instant Alert Plus. It's an emergency notification system that contacts people and notifies them via their cell phone, their home phone, their email address, both at work, at home, pager, just about any electronic device that there is. Currently, this service is available to citizens of Detroit Lakes and Lakeview Township. And the software has the ability to place 175,000 phone calls every 15 minutes and send 125,000 text messages every 15 minutes. And so we signed a contract with them. They developed the product for us and sent it to us for our approval. We have approved it, and we are now in the process of slowly gearing it up and enrolling a few people and testing the system to see that it functions properly, and from all indications it does. And so on March 9th of 2009, we are hoping to begin public enrollment.
Okay, and this actually, we used to have a siren system downtown. When some emergency happened, the siren would sound differently. So this is in effect instead of that.
Right. This would take the place of an older, more traditional method like sirens or the system that simply relies on 911 data to place phone calls to people. This is much more technologically advanced. It's today's technology, and it does so much more because it explains what the emergency is and tells people what they should or shouldn't do versus a siren, which just generates a lot of questions.
Okay, all right, and as you said, the city has approved this, and then a couple townships, and we're going to take a break, and we're going to run through the the enrollment, which again you said will be people will be able to do as of March 9th, 2009, yep. And it just takes a few minutes to do.
Takes literally 4 or 5 minutes to enroll yourself if you have internet access. If you don't, we've got some folks that are going to help out at the public library, at the police department, and at City Hall. So if you don't have internet access or know how to use the computer, we've got people that will sign you up anyway.
Okay, and we will also be flashing the actual website that you can go to enroll, and we'll give you some of those, the website and the listing, and maybe some numbers to contact as well. So we're going to take a quick break and be back with more Hometown Happenings after this. Welcome back to Hometown Happenings. I'm Carol McCarthy here with Detroit Lakes Police Chief Cal Kina. And Chief, now why don't you show us how to enroll in this instant alert system?
Yep, very simple. All right, Carol, what people with internet access will do is they'll go to the Honeywell site. It's iaplus.honeywell.com/DL-alerts. This is the page that they will see. This is the City of Detroit Lakes web page for Honeywell. And in the upper left-hand corner, they'll click Sign Up. People will be able to complete what they call their registration then. And you'll go through here, and you'll see that some of these fields have a red asterisk next to them. Those are fields that have required information. So we'll just do a sample here just to show you how quickly this goes. We'll make up a fictitious one. And then they'll make their own username, and they'll create their own password. And there are certain criteria for each of those username and password, how many characters they have to be. They'll confirm their password, and they can enter an email address if they have one. And scroll down, keep going. They have an opportunity to select a security question, which is in case they forget their password. So go through here, pick one of the generic security questions or create your own, and then you type the answer in down here, and you're registered. Now what happens is that Honeywell will send an email to that email address you just gave, and that will then allow you to complete a little bit more information in what they call their activation process. So after people complete the initial registration, they will send it to Honeywell. Honeywell will send them an email to the email address they gave, and they will open that email and they will complete their contact information. And that is just a little more detail about the phone numbers you want messages sent to, the email addresses you want messages sent to, the fax numbers, your home phone, your home email address, your cell phone number, and those are the devices then that will receive these alert messages when we do send them out. The process is really not very time consuming. It takes about 4 minutes to complete, and that includes the activation. And then once you've completed the activation process, you do what is called a quick test. And an alert will go to whatever you select. If you want it to go to your work phone, you select that one. If you want it to go to all the others, you can select all the others, but just for this demonstration purpose, we'll just send one to my work phone and see how long it takes. There's the phone call right there from Honeywell.
Hello, this is a message from Honeywell Instant Alert Plus Test Message for Calvin Keenan, delivered to you by Veroli Corporation. Please press 1 to listen to the message, 2 to hold, or this is the test message from Calvin Keenan.
Okay, so there's just an example of sending a test message to just one person in the system on one particular device. And everybody will go through that process when they activate their account. It's called a quick test. And you will know then that you have properly saved and tested the data that you entered into the system when you self-enrolled.
Okay, Chief, so that took all of about 5 minutes to do, so it's very easy to enroll. And again, folks who maybe are not as computer literate as yourself or others, they will have the chance to do this. You'll have some people available to help them do this.
Right, yeah. In addition to being able to self-enroll, for those folks that don't have a computer or have never used a computer, they can go to the library, to the police department, or to City Hall, and somebody will enroll them and do the computer work for them. And they can still get messages then on their home phone, and if they have a cell phone, on their cell phone. Okay. You don't have to have a computer to receive these messages, so we're making it very easy for residents of the City of Detroit Lakes and Lakeview Township to enroll at this time.
Okay, and again, all the information that you do put on there it's a very secure system, and that was one of the criteria for this.
Yeah, it is a secure system. The information, like your phone number and stuff, isn't shared with anybody. Honeywell doesn't sell it to a telemarketer or anything like that.
Okay. Chief Keenan, thank you so much for telling about this Instant Alert Plus system, and folks be on the lookout for the information, and of course, as the Chief said, you can start enrolling as of March 9th.
March 9th.
All right, Chief Keenan, along with Carol McCarthy for Hometown Happenings.